Hi guys. I'm sorry, I don't know why, but today the webcam is somehow not working. I will turn down the music a little bit. The webcam is not working, yeah. I don't know why. I have my best shirt on. I will try to fix it. And I think I need to restart the computer completely. So yeah. Today without the today without the webcam. So yeah. Good. Okay. Let's start. Yeah. The first thing I want to talk about today is yeah, I know. It's okay. Today I want to talk about first of all I want to talk about Dia we won, especially Dia we won. The Dia we actually right now have. Because a lot of people are still thinking that Dia is a stable coin, and in fact, Dia is not a stable coin. And we will also probably integrate so that you can even keep your Dia we won. And they will not rebase if you don't want to. So in that case, rebase is a choice. So if you don't want your DIA to get rebased to $1, they don't. So DIA has unlimited upside. It is not a stablecoin. And there will be a lot of demand for DIA in the next phase because currently we have already around 80,000 in circulation. And there will be probably around another 20k that will be distributed to the vaults. And then there will be around 30k that is locked in the DAO and around 30k that is locked inside of the insurance fund. So this means there will only be around 100,000 DEA in circulation. But you will need around 70% in DEA to generate fees, to get the fees from the ecosystem. So there will be a lot of demand for DEA to generate the fees. Why did we do it like this? Why is there more focus on DIA than on DIAs? And the explanation is pretty simple. DIAs is getting constantly rebought. Whenever there is a stock buy on DIA swap, whenever there is someone buying Tesla or anything on DIA swap, there will be a 10% rebuy of DIAs. So holding DIAs already benefits you. It already benefits you a lot. So every additional benefit is going to DIA. And for now, all the fees, or like a lot of the fees, are going to the people that actually stake DIA. And DIA will be also like the currency that is always pooled together. So you will have all of the pools will be with DEA. So to generate fees or to get the fees, you need to have DEA. And yet there will be no DEA paid out in the future. Everything will be paid in DEAs or in sand tokens that are collateral for other stuff, so you can redeem the underlying assets. So there will be no DEA paid, but there will be a high demand of DEA. And there will be no rebase. So it's important to understand that DEA has a lot of value inside of the ecosystem. And it's not a stablecoin. This is was important for me that people understand this because I tell this to my to friends of mine, like people that know me like personally or privately. Always when they ask me like, what about DEA? Should I sell the DEA? Should I sell them or should I not sell them? I always tell them like, look, you will need DEA. You will need it for this. You will need it for that. You will need it for that. And then I realized, look, a lot of the people in the community they don't know it. So last week educated a lot of people in the price chat and already started working on a blog that will be published next days. But I think today is also a good time to discuss this. So you need DEA in the next phase to generate fees. So almost every major APY will be generated by DEA. Look, I'm not giving into those complaints. It is completely normal if you go to, for example, Based. Based also has a V1 token, a V2 with rebase. It's completely normal. It is somehow like a Hall of Fame token or like nostalgic token that you want to hold. So yeah, if what people want to do this, why not? Why should we force them? Why should we force anyone to do anything? So if they want to keep their idea, why not? So it's not giving in. It's just like it is the better choice. It is the better thing to do. DEA is a stake in the system, and DEA was supposed to be the currency of the system after rebase. What's the point of this DEA? What not just use? Look, DEA is backed by Ethereum, so it's completely different. DEA is a completely different DEA has a complete different tokenomic than DEA. You cannot just use DEA for these things because it's backed by actual Ethereum. So it doesn't work, and it's backed by the market maker. So it's a whole different token. Now, what's the difference? Like, let's not talk about DEA V2 now. It is so far in the future, it doesn't, not at all make sense to talk about it. It's probably still a year to go. It doesn't change anything right now. It just changes the perception of the people that was misled by us talking about DEA in the future and DEA now when there is clearly a complete distinction between the both. So it's important to understand this. Good. Look, Levano, we already have a non-rebased DEA. The DEA that is out there, it never rebased. So it's already a non-rebased DEA. And all of the people talking about rebase just confused everyone. And there was never the plan to actually rebase that DEA that we have now, or like there was the plan, but there was also a plan to have a token that can rise unlimited. It is not pegged to a market maker like DEAs. So that would be DEA we want, the DEA we all own now. Yes. No, DEA would not be The V1 token would not be used then. Yes. It is just like a Hall of Fame token, something that you can hold on to forever. Check out the base, like wait. So there is this. Based has this token. They already have a token like waste. Based or also rebased, and they also have a yeah. Like they made the whole like I realized that all of this is it's pretty complicated when you talk about all of those stuffs at the same time. So we should just focus on what is Dia now and not what Dia will be later because it doesn't affect the Dia you have now. And it's still like so long to go. Who like even like in 1 year who are you sure you're still like coming every Sunday to the live streams and even caring about Dia? Yes. So it is about not we should not confuse anyone. So there is a clear distinction. We should focus on what is Dia now and not what is Dia later. Good. So when you use the Zap tool, it has to buy Dia. We we don't need to say now all the time Dia V1 or Dia V2. It is clear that when you talk about Dia, it is the Dia we have now because there is no other Dia. Okay, if you when you use the Zap tool will buy everything you need and do everything you need in order to go where you want. I can show it to you. It's cool that you asked this question because those are the stuff that I wanted to talk about anyway. So yes, but this is the overall vision of me is to create a stablecoin, but all, it doesn't affect what we have now. That's basically the point. And there will always be the basically I want to distinguish both of it. Like the system that we have later, there is still wait. So let's say like this is the use that we have now, okay? So and later this will be Deus V2, but Deus V1 is still inside. It is not two different systems. It is still inside of the new system. And if you want to keep your DEA V1 from the old times, because you remember at the beginning of Deus, you will tell your friends and everyone about it. Like, look, I still have those DEA V1 tokens that no one will ever be able to get again. So we should not like just kill this spirit. So there will always be V1 will always be remembered inside of V2. But this is all that we need to know for now. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are confused about the stuff that we do next. So we shouldn't confuse you more with the stuff we do in next year or the next years. So yeah, we should focus on following stuff. We should focus on vaults. We should focus on the Zap because it makes it easier. We should focus on fees. We should focus on registrars and how the vaults and the registrars play together. Those are important stuff that we should talk about. Not about anything that is in V2, like stablecoin. I know I love to talk like for in privately when I talk with my friends or people that are like inside of the council, I mostly talk about this stuff, about the stablecoin and how we do this because that is what I'm mostly interested in. But those are the things that you should be interested in because it's about deals that we have now and it's about like the app that we have now. Okay, so the Zapper. Let's talk about the Zapper. Could you explain how you stake Uni V2 Tesla in the future? No. We're not talking about anything with V2. Okay? They would we talk about stuff that is relevant now. And you will be able to if you go to vaults, you go to the vaults, and then you lock your stuff inside of the vaults. And then after you locked it, you stake it in the staking pools, okay? This is what you do. But this is not what you do. Look, guys, you will not do it like this. You will just go to the Zapper, okay? And then you will just choose the pool that you want to go, and you just click on the pool that you want to go, and then you just click on the asset you want to add. Sorry, this was wrong. You will just choose the asset that you want to have, and then you will just go inside of the pool that you want to go, and the Zapper will do everything for you. You will not need to go to Uniswap. You will not need to go to Balancer. You don't even have to go to the vaults page. You just go to the Zapper, and you take your tokens, and you put it where you want them to be. And we will also have a APY here, so you won't need to go to anything else. Yeah. And then we will also have a dashboard where you can just claim all tokens from all pools. So there will be not a lot of searching or doing or like maybe I don't know how often you want to do it, but once a week you just come, claim all your tokens, restake them in the Zapper, and that's it. There will be no auto restaking because it's somehow it's very hard to implement, and it's just not convenient, on Ethereum. So you will come, claim all tokens, and then we can also add so that you claim all tokens and you automatically swap them to one token. Of course you would use the Zapper. You can go to the Zapper and you can just take your dias and put your dias where you want them, and then you take your dia and put your dia where you want them. You can come with every token that is listed on any decentralized exchange. We will start with Uniswap. So all tokens that are on Uniswap, you can just come with any token from Uniswap, and the Zapper is automatically selling them for you and putting them in the right allocation percentage, and then putting them in every pool that you need. So yeah. Completely easy. Totally easy. Totally easy. Also for example, if you buy Tesla, if you want to buy Tesla, so look, you will just either you go short or you go long. So there is not a lot of things to do. You come to DealSwap, you bring any token you have, and you just swap them to any stock that is available. And there was the question on Twitter, and for now, I will just have that one question answered, because this is also the question that won. So whoever is it, he should now write into the chat. Max, you should now write into the chat in order to get the prize money. Otherwise, we will do another contest next week if you're not here. So if someone creates a registrar, does he get a small percentage of the fees which are earned when people are investing in it? And for now, the answer is how many they will receive. like 100 dias was for the price. Yes. I don't know what did they write? They didn't write anything. It was yeah. So I don't know. Max is not here, so he's not eligible for the reward, unfortunately. But the question is still good somehow. Um, but I think the question is based on a misunderstanding. There will be no $400 fee to create a registrar. The fee is based on the mining fee to actually deploy the token. So the fee is somehow the same as when you create a Uniswap pool. It depends on the current gas fees. And there will be probably some NFTs for those people, but the NFTs don't have any value. They just say, okay, you conducted a registrar. There will be no fee paid because there is no fee paid to the registrar. There is fees paid to the vaults. There is no fees paid to registrars. Yeah, exactly. You're creating an ERC20 tokens and you need to pay the gas fees for it. That's basically it. Yes, but it is not $400. It's maybe $30, $50, depending on the network congestion. So yeah, that's that's basically it. So maybe there will be an NFT. We can do this for sure, but the NFT will not have any value. But there will no in the future. In the future, when the registrars are more complex and you can do registrars with certain different allocations, yes, there will be fees, and the one who creates the registrar will be able to determine how many fee. It's like a hedge fund manager, like a fund manager, and we have registrar managers, and they will earn fees, and they can pick themselves how much fee there is paid, and then they will earn the fees, but not for the basic stocks, not for Tesla, not for because the the normal stocks they're somehow for everyone, and there is no fee attached to because we wanted to have it the fee as low as possible. The fee is going to the stakers, to the vault, to the people that actually provide the liquidity. Yeah. Good. Good. About the Zapper, yeah. I think Zapper was clear. Zapper is clear. Vaults. I think I already explained the vaults in the YouTube video, so if there is still any question about the vaults, we should clear it now, but I think a lot of it was explained in the YouTube video, so people should watch that YouTube video to understand it. Mm, then what happens with farming the next weeks? It will be gone. Normal farming will be gone. Can you create two registrars for the same stock with different oracles? Not for now, Pen. Not for now. Now everything is standard, just basic. The system is already complex enough. It is already complex enough. We should give the people like a half a year to understand what the fuck is actually going on before we make it more complicated. So there will be oracles, yes, there will be different sources of oracles, but there will be feeless oracles. This is important. It is important. Like, look, I know a lot of you, a lot of people think like or love oracles with a paid token model, where you pay uh, actually for the data feed, but look, if I type in Tesla and the first thing that I get is the price of Tesla, why the hell should I pay anything for that data on the blockchain? Why should I pay anything for that data on the blockchain? Everyone can do it. Everyone can do it. Everyone can put that data on the blockchain. And this is like, look, securing your oracle. Securing your oracle. You will have to have a secure oracle. Okay. So look, what does the oracle do? An oracle is basically a script that creates a contract and it puts a variable in that contract. And the variable is your Tesla price, okay? So what is important is where does the oracle get the data from? So the API needs to be good. But this is the point. The people that are like the companies that are providing stock data, for example, one that we use, FinHub or like Market Match or anyone, don't, like if if they provide any wrong data, they would be out of business immediately because this is data that's not to joke about. Maybe that there is like billions depending on it, like a trading company or like an exchange or anything that relies on the data. So the APIs, the API providers, they are the ones who actually are taking care of like that the API is working and the data is good. But we don't trust them anyway, so we will have three different API providers that provide the data, and if there is something wrong, it's the data is not used. So this is already something that is giving the Oracle like 100% bulletproof rate. And then if you have an API that is 100% bulletproof, the only thing that can go wrong then is that someone is hacking your Oracle. Is hacking your Oracle and providing wrong data. But hacking your Oracle is the same as like hacking your wallet. So it will be the same as like hacking our hacking our DAO wallets, all of those kinds of things. So securing your Oracle is the same as securing your wallet. Okay, I watched the vaults videos. Yes. So basically, that's the explanation of the vaults of oracles. So you know, we shouldn't pay. You shouldn't pay any fee for getting data on the blockchain. This is oracles are the business model of a oracle with a paid token. It will be gone soon. It will be gone soon. I'm sure of it. I watched the vaults video. What happens with a vault cash out after 6 months? Can that crash the liquidity circle? 1000 Dios goes to Sebastian Q. Thanks. I watched. What happens if a whale cash out after 6 months? Can that crash the liquidity? Like, look, after 6 months, trading session is over. Everything will be exchanged. Every Tesla, every registrar will be priced in. Every money will have already be exchanged. So if someone after 6 months, everyone can cash out everything, and everyone should cash out everything. The trading session is over then. Any Ether when DIA, every DIA is distributed and total supply is reached in circulation. Yeah, in probably 1.5 months, it's over. There will be no DIA given out anymore. When will buying DIA end? Never. Never. Can you show the moon, please? Next time. Good. Good. Now I'll read the other questions. So when are you planning to decentralize the whole system? I already said that. It's already decentralized. So you can always go to Aragon client and check everything that Dios is doing. Any ETA? Yeah, it's already answered it. So you can check all the votes, you can check everything, you can check our balances, you can check our contracts, tokens that we own, everything that was voted on yes. So you can already check everything. If you want to know how what like this functions that we execute, if you want to know this, um, I can also show you how to get that information. But I think this is too complicated for now. So if anyone wants to know how to know what we executed here, just ask me, and I will probably make a video next. I can also make a video, but I think it's too complicated for now. So the DIOS is already decentralized, but there will also be a governance. There will also be a governance added next time. Look, Derry, if you ask the question now on Twitter until I read it, and then you also ask it there, yes. Show us more about the long and short options, please. Like, look, what you can go long or short. What else should I say about it? uh, yes, we will add Chinese stocks also. Because, look, this is a decentralized protocol. You can add later we will provide the oracle in a way so that you can add anything, and then there will be governance that votes on it. Actually, there will be no DEA governance. You will need the time tokens for governance. Yes, that would be nice to explain the decentralized system in a video. Yes, yes. So look, Levano, there is always there is a trading session. There will always be trading sessions. So in a 6 months, it's only always about a certain period of time. So it's not there is not anything that is like you will not own the registrars forever. Okay? So sustainability stonks. Oh, yeah, there is like look, it is there is always like the ecosystem and the vaults. They're basically like betting against each other, but this is a problem that, for example, a CFD broker, where the CFD broker has like people trading on the platform, also solved. Okay, so this is not really a problem that Dios created. The the market of derivatives is already 100 times bigger than the stock market. So this is no new invention. Dios didn't invent anything new on that regard. And there will always be people that go long or go short. And if this is going into a certain direction, there will be ways to counter trade this. Yes. So the sustainability is not really an issue because we divided it into many different small pieces and scattered the whole uh, yes, scattered it across all these little pieces. And later in DUS V2, it will be completely different because we will have a stable coin that is stable and a system that can, like the Federal Reserve, create money not out of thin air, but create money based on the trust in the system. So there will be also leverage will be possible in the DSV2. Also consumer credits. This is also something that we want to tackle with. But this is for later. For now, we will have this trading sessions, and inside of the trading sessions, everything is like a bubble, and there is no, um, there is not the risk that certainly one person makes unsustainable amounts of profits. Because it's a small bubble, you know. And for a CFD broker has the same problem. And there is basically it's the liquidity providers that take the risk. But the risk will be scattered across the whole system, so there will also be insurance fund. There will be some caps on what people can buy. So there will be caps on all of the stuff. So the what Diaz needs to achieve, and this is my part, I will have to achieve this, and it's basically that's what I'm very good at. It's like balancing out the system so that people earn enough fees so they're willing to take the risks, and also traders earning enough profits so they're willing to trade. I've, but in the end, it's a zero game. It's just a it's just a people are the stock market is the same. You know, there's just like someone is losing and someone is gaining money. It's like that. Also on every CFD broker. Also on Uniswap. Someone is losing the money and someone is gaining the money. Dios is just providing the platform for people to play the game. If I receive DIA for a fee of my trade, how can I sell it? You're not receiving DIA for a fee of a trade. But you receive other tokens, and of course you can sell those tokens. We will also give an option to just have immediately sell them all. Is there any AI planned at a time of will Dia's system? Like, look, first of all, when you say AI, do you mean like actually like intelligence, or do you just mean some logic? Because yeah, there will be logic play. There is logic already in place. So Dios V2 will everything will be dynamically and calculated. There will be no central authority deciding stuff other than the governance. How to divide trading fee between Dios and Dia? There will be no division of trading fee in Dios and Dia. After farming ends, how will the remaining Dia exactly be distributed? There will be no when farming ends. When farming ends, there will be no additional Dia distributed. When farming ends, there will be never ever again Dia distributed. Machine learning, yeah, look, you cannot have machine learning on Ethereum. It's not possible. But you can have variables, and this is already like it's already smart, you know. It is more like it will be smarter than anything ever in the financial industry before. If you see the Federal Reserve, they are like meeting every half a year to discuss what happened in the world. On Ethereum, you don't need this stuff. You can calculate everything. You have all the data available. You see this in all the hacks. You can see how like manipulating a little bit of the variables fucks everything up. So having a lot of variables and a lot of dynamic stuff is also risky. So this needs time, a lot of time, a lot of checking, a lot of understanding what actually is going on, a lot of penetration testing, a lot of stress testing the system. Who's get the trading fees? Yet, like look, the pools are getting the trading fees. And the pools consist of DEA mostly. Dios will get constant buybacks. There will be constant buybacks when someone is buying a stock. There will be a buyback of Dios. And those Dios will then be distributed to the stakers. So if you wanna earn fees, you should own both. You should own DIA and Dios to get the most out of the system. And you should also be in the pools with the most APY. If you wanna earn the most fees, then you should be in the pools with the most APY. And this will probably be the balancer pools. And in the balancer pools you will need DIA and Dios in a certain ratio. So there is a governance in the system. This governance of the ecosystem will be adjustments by holdings of DIA or Dios combined or some other factors. The governance will be decided by the people that locked up the most liquidity during the trading sessions. Because those are the people that have the most skin in the game. Those are the people that took the most risks. And those are the people that gave the system the most benefit. In the DSDR LP pool there is still 30k DIA left. What will happen to them? Yeah, those are the DIA that will be distributed to the vaults. Those LP token, those DIA will still be paid out. But there is a percentage that was actually going to the insurance fund. I can give you a complete Like if you read the Medium post that was posted before the staking, there was all percentages and all dia and where it's going was already described. Yeah. How will farming R assets such as R Tesla work? There will there will be no farming of R assets. Will investors accept pricing R Tesla by ETH? No, the pricing will be in ETH and US dollar. There will be no farming of R Tesla. You will always farm the fees. No stocks. You can swap your fees into Tesla if you want. There will be the option to do this. Yeah, good. When we can, so the question is when we can stake. Like there will be an app. There will be an app. There will be an app built. My question for the AMA is what key differences between SNX and DEUS? So look, the key difference between SNX and DEUS is the vaults. The key difference between SNX, look, SNX means if you want to trade in SNX, you have to put money into the vaults and then you can trade, okay? DEUS, if you wanna come and you wanna just trade, you can come and just trade. If you wanna come and just provide liquidity, you can just come and provide liquidity. You don't need to do both. In SNX, you need to do both. You can't do just one. This is the main difference. A FIX stake has paid out stocks profits and achieved stocks. How will this be sustainable long term since historical data shows us? I think this is the question, right? Levano, this is your question. Yes. You should get something. Was a good question. Will you be adding stocks of developing countries? They have more upside. In DEUS to buy. Yeah, DEUS is a decentralized system. DEUS is a decentralized system, so there will, at one point, there will be every stock will be available in DEUS. But because stocks have a certain, like, some stocks have more risk attached to them than other stocks. So if they have more risk, they will have higher fees, and there will be special vaults for them based on their risk. There's talk of mirroring stock market. Do you see I read this question several times. I have no clue what this means. Please explain it again. So yeah, please whoever is Edward, please try to rephrase your question. To prevent from being rug pulled, how DEUS being different? Look, we have a DAO, we are all like public people, we are no anon team, you cannot I don't know. I don't think this question actually makes sense because we are like a public project and there is a DAO in place, yeah. Security is a priority for use. I don't even I don't want to offend, but all of these questions from the same person, they don't even they don't make much sense. But I try to explain them. Security is a priority for users. So how secured is your smart contracts code? Did you ever audit via any third? Yes, there's an audit done 2 days ago. And also Madi is like a security expert. We have also Hussein who's a security expert. They both work. Madi works at a respectable company, or like half. He works at DEUS, he works at Bright ID. They got mentioned by Vitalik. He's checking all the codes. Security is our number one priority. And we also do audits. What are Dio's marketing plans? So yeah, I already talked about this a lot, about the marketing plans. Where did you come up with the whole idea of the Dio's ecosystem? Yeah, like in my mind, in my house, in my office. I don't know like where, if this question is really like about where. Websites they had audited, now he realized or she realized that we have an audit. Yeah, we plan future security audits, of course. Everyone should look at our code. How will you generate profits? I think this is already explained. There is the DAO contribution. The DAO owns the how will it benefit your investors on your project because we developed the project. So all of these questions, important questions, will you be listing on CoinGecko? We are already listed on CoinGecko. So I don't know if this question is actually like, is this a bot or they don't seem like they're actually about deals. What deals long-term development plan? Yeah, we have a pretty detailed roadmap. If someone's, we have this already. Yeah, that's all questions. Since there will be larger registrar market cap than DSDR market cap, no, there will not be a larger registrar market cap than DSDR market cap because there is an over-collateralization rate. Is there a way outside from buying DSDR to capitalize on growing market of registrars? For instance, a registrar that tracks the market cap of all registrars? Of course, this is all possible, but we shouldn't do so much stuff. We should focus on like getting stocks on Uniswap and getting stocks there. And like for you should just buy DS and DIA. Why should we make another registrar? Why should we take that uh, why should we take that money from and not let it focus on DS and DIA? I think like uh, we in the Telegram group there is I don't know how to pronounce Shaoshin. I hope this is right pronounced, and he is already concerned about having more tokens inside the system. So he said stocks are okay, but having more tokens and indexes and we should focus on DIAs and DIA and stocks. Yes. Will there be partial buying of derivatives? For example, someone can afford. Of course, of course, you can buy like you can buy that much of a Tesla. It's a ERC20 token. It has 16 decimal points. Standard. No, bicycles aren't loyal. Yeah. So look, Moonboy, there will we basically when we established the brand, if you realize like if you witness Dios from the beginning, I'm super interested in building cool stuff and having a registrar that or like having a indexes of certain like things. Of course. Because if someone buys that registrars, it also flows into the deal's market cap and into the deal's treasury because there is a buyback. But we should focus on and easy and innovative, easy and completely new, and have those kind of special things later. Yes. But I think I already talked a lot about this having an index of all registrars. I think Dias and Dia should be that. But for example, having an index of all CoinGecko of like the whole top 100 cryptos, yeah, easy. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think we're good. I will be back in 1 minute, so you can ask more questions. I will answer them, but I will be back in 1 minute. If you want, you can also trade your Tesla to QQQ. It's possible. The system will just do in the background what needs to be done. Um, and also, Moonboy, look, if we adding all of those stocks is already like it's already a lot of work to do, adding all those stocks and having those, for example, a registrar that mirrors all registrars. It's a lot of work to do additionally. So it's something for the future. If more people who start the Mint registrar wanted that dilute the rewards from the first guy who spent $400 to create it, while everyone else mint it very cheap. Look, it doesn't cost $400 to mint a registrar. I already said that. Please check out the video after it's uploaded to Twitch. I already explained this. It's not costing $400. It will be less. It will be based on the mining fees. We're not charging anyone $400 to create the registrar. I wonder if deals in the whole ecosystem is going to have a governmental issue from any countries, like down the road when everything gets serious. Deals is just a protocol. It's just smart contracts. It's just some software. Has Bitcoin get any governmental issues? Like Bitcoin itself? Only like what they can do is restrict people. Yeah, check it out. Check it out later. There, governments can ban people from using DEOs, yes, but they cannot ban DEOs because it's just a protocol. Should we have a poll to find out how many people truly understand the system? How many early investors required to cold start DEOs? How many early investors required to cold start DEOs? DEOs is like, it's already cold started. It's already started. It's already started. Yeah, but like when you make money and gotta pay taxes, that's your personal thing. You are going to jail when you're not paying the taxes, not DEOs, right? And also, like, it doesn't matter if you make profits on DEOs or make profits on Uniswap or make profits on Binance or make profits on any other stock broker or anything. Like paying your taxes is like you go there and tell them the truth what you did. Doesn't matter if you did it at DEOs or anywhere else, right? So it has nothing to do with DEOs. We can do a poll to find. We can do a quiz and ask people some questions and see how much they actually like, and give them some deals at the end of the if they answer everything right. That would be a cool thing. But deals is already started, and it's, in my opinion, it's already unstoppable because we already actually I didn't think I didn't like when I created when the first idea of deals, I never thought that we would be so much people before the launch. I never thought that there would be so much investors before the launch. I was surprised that we are already so many people. So understanding the system later will be not hard when you see it. That's my opinion about it. Good, I think there was no more questions in the... Yeah. We will upload those videos from now on YouTube also, so they can be watched every time. I didn't know that Twitch is actually deleting them, so we will upload them on YouTube, on my channel, I think. Maybe we create a DS channel, but not. We will link all the videos. So yeah. Good, guys. That's it for the week. Expect the vaults. sooner than you think. Good. See you soon.